Here with Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and it's good to have you with us. And now, here are your starting lineups as we get ready for the tip-off just moments away. You guys brought your seatbelts. These teams fly up and down the floor.
I'm strapped in. I locked it in. I'm ready to go. This is a matchup I've been looking forward to. I love these fast-paced ones.
Yeah, me too. But the big question is, who can slow the other one down? I also think dictating the pace is going to be key right here.
Now here's Mitchell. Caitlinclark with the three. And Jonquel Jones pulls it down. Cloud outside. Ionescu outside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, you know, contact can't slow Ionescu down. She sticks with her inside shot and finishes strong.
Pass to Howard. Back to Mitchell. To the wing, right side. Clark outside. Just 5 on the clock. Now here's Boston. Goes up from the top of the key. Clark can't hit.
Not sure what the D was doing there. She's not the player to give open looks to, but they got away with it that time.
Now Cloud. Bebish. Jones outside. Picked by Jones. Tipped. It's stolen by Aaliyah Boston. Howard inside. Stewart's there. And so she earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and will shoot two.
Well, there's the physicality of Natasha Howard. When she's aggressive, it makes the defense compromise on the way up.
And the first one drops.
And the two-way game of Howard is impressive. A legitimate offensive threat who also defends with tenacity.
She hits both from the stripe. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Looking around the league, is it safe to say that the Liberty have the best big three?
Well, to me, it's no doubt. Yeah, former MVPs in Breanna Stewart and Jonquel Jones, and then you got an all-WNBA point guard in Sabrina Ionescu. And beyond the collection of talent, these three are a great fit.
Now here's Cunningham. Pass to Clark. Now Boston. Now here's Mitchell. She's covered by Cloud. Good. First shot, first basket.
Well, in the paint, Mitchell's power gives her an edge. She's able to get around any defender.
Now here is Ionescu. She's covered by Clark. Three-pointer Natasha Cloud. New York, no good that time either.
Personally, I am shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. She makes you pay on those nearly every time. She can time her passes so perfectly. What an assist.
The Liberty trail. Over to the left wing. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. It's hauled in by Aaliyah Boston.
Even with the decent coverage that time, she has every bit of confidence to drill that three.
Absolutely, just keep shooting. I wouldn't bet against her the next time she's in that situation.
Pass to Clark for three. And the three ball is good.
And their lead takes another little bump up.
Yeah, their lead is increasing, and they've got to be feeling better and better about the way this game is playing out.
Now here is Stewart. Here's Jones. That one's in. Her first basket of the game. She is 1 for 2.
A premier interior scorer, Jones's physical presence is enough to intimidate defenders.
Outside Howard. Clark. That falls. Nice feed that time from Natasha Howard.
They've been playing very smart offensively in the first half. I think that's safe to say.
The numbers support that. They're shooting much better percentage from the field.
Let's see if they can keep it up.
Now here's Ionescu. Oh, and it's blocked by Aaliyah Boston.
Well, Boston has great length that we don't see too often in the W. She definitely knows how to put it to work.
And how about that replay? You got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that, it goes a long way. It establishes the attitude you want.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Phoebish. Trying her luck from deep. Aaliyah Boston grabs the miss. The Fever with the lead. Here's Clark. 8 points for her. And the play stops. Whistle on what looks like an illegal screen.
Good call there. Her feet still moving when she set the screen.
And she sort of lowered her shoulder into her too. A move you perfected, actually. But they were going to get her there one way or the other.
To the middle. That's tipped. It's stolen by Natasha Howard. Now Clark. Mitchell outside. Back to Clark. Over Ionescu. Clark can't get it to go. And the Liberty with possession here. 8-point game. The tray. Rebounded by the Fever.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
Now here's Mitchell. She's guarded closely. Over Ionescu. Indiana again missing. Inside. Stewart. Good. And Sabrina Ionescu gets the dime.
A true threat inside and outside. Stewart's height and touch, they allow her to be effective down low.
Now here's Clark. Covered by Ionescu. Clark outside. Pass to Mitchell. Cunningham. Here's Clark. Fires the three. And Jones pulls it down. And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
And it's the Fever on the break. Here's Clark. Boston. Buried from 15 feet out.
Well, this is the thing about Aaliyah Boston. She can beat you back to the basket, and she can beat you facing up as well.
Pass to Phoebish. Jones. He's guarded by Boston. Here's Ionescu. And Aaliyah Boston with the block. And here is Mitchell. Boston. Here's Clark. Guarded by Jones. Rejected by Jonquel Jones.
A strong shot blocker. Jones is able to stifle shooters by positioning herself skillfully.
And this is how you defend. Glad we got to see the replay of that block once again.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you got to do. Contest every shot.
The Fever making a switch here. Clark with it, working on Jones. Just 4 to shoot. The three from Kelsey Mitchell. New York with the rebound. It's been an incredible career and journey for Jonquel Jones.
When you think about it, but she's born in the Bahamas, drafted out of a mid-major school, just 6 points per game as a rookie. But Jones has worked herself into an MVP, WNBA champion, one of the great stories in league history.
Now here's Boston. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Clark. It's stolen by Jonquel Jones. Now Phoebish. She's covered by Mitchell. A nice shot by Stewart.
Very clever passing. She put that ball on a silver platter for her.
Now here's Clark. She's got 8. Mitchell outside. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, I just think an illegal screen, it's one of the toughest calls for an official to make.
Yeah, you have to appreciate how difficult a job they have to do when it comes to making calls like that. It's not as easy as people might think.
And the refs in this league just do a great job.
Ionescu has it. Pass to Stewart. Over Turner. Stewart misses. Now here's Clark. Defense right on her. Shot clock at 6. Now Mitchell launches it. A rebound by Brianna Stewart. To the paint. Good, and Sabrina Ionescu gets the dime.
She made that pass to a spot and let her teammate run right into it. That is how you distribute the basketball.
Now here's Clark. She's got 8. And it's out of bounds to the Fever as Indiana retains possession. Here's Mitchell. Down low. Turner with the ball. Stewart's there. Clock is at 3. Kelsey Mitchell missing again. The Liberty Trail. Pass to Phoebish. Stewart. The three-pointer is on target.
Sharp shooting from Stewie. She's the definition of a stretch 4.
And they're struggling to keep up.
We'll see if they can turn things around on this trip. They can't continue to come up empty.
Clark outside. This one for 3. A rebound by Brianna Stewart.
Those have been some terrible shot choices played there. That was not good at all.
Pass to Ionescu. Five to shoot. The 3. The Fever pull it in.
Look, if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against her every time she takes the ball into three-point land.
Well, you're right again, Brian. Anything less than lockdown defense on her, it's going to result in 3 points. You can count on that.
Now here's Clark. She's got 8. Here's Mitchell. Again, the miss by the Fever. New York leading. Pass to Misaman. Now here's Ionescu. Picked by Misaman. Now here's Ionescu. She's covered by Clark. Ionescu, that's good.
You don't see handles like that every day. Ionescu is so skilled at breaking down her defender.
And here's Turner, defended by Stewart. Clark outside for just the 4th time today. It's good. That one makes her 4 for 10.
She found the perfect spot behind the arc there. A big gap in the D.
Pass to Misaman. Phoebish. Here's Johannes. Now here is Stewart, defended by Turner. And so it looks like Liberty will retain possession here.
She had no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important because probably would have been a quick 2 points if she doesn't knock it out of bounds. So I love that effort level.
Pass to Sabali. Clock at 6. Johannes, guarded by McDonald. Shot's good by Johannes.
That's a heads-up play right there, guys. Not just on the assist, but also on the finish.
And here's Cole. Back to McDonald. The three from Kelsey Mitchell. That's good, and it's Harry McDonald with the assist.
That play shows you that Mitchell doesn't have to be ball dominant to be effective. She can just catch and shoot.
There's the three. And it's Stewart missing. The Fever leading. Pass to Turner. To the inside. Here's Hull. He got it up in time, but it just wouldn't fall for her. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Fever on top. They lead by 1. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. A closely contested game here at the start of the second quarter. And what stands out to you from the Fever in this one?
Scoring has come in threes for the most part so far.
Yeah, and every time down the floor, it seems like they're hitting a triple.
Now here's Miesman. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Pass to Hull. Fires from deep. New York with the rebound. And here's Johannes. Takes the three. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And that's some gritty work on the offensive glass. Coach has got to be happy.
Pass to Hull. McDonald. Now Boston. The three ball. Rebounded by Jonquel Jones.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Offensive versatility allows Miesman to play high or low in the paint.
Pass to Hull. Back to McDonald. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. To the middle. Here's Boston. And Emma Miesman pulls it down.
I guess even she misses those easy opportunities once in a while.
Sabali, good.
A towering presence on the court, and I think it's Miesman's height that helps her analyze the floor so well.
Now here's McDonald. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. There's the triple. And Jones pulls it down. And so it's New York with it. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Inside. Here's Sabali. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
Now here's Hull. Outside McDonald. Pass to Hull. They need this. Indiana again missing. Right side, Sabali. Here's Gardner. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
Turner in the post. Guarded by Jones. Turner with the ball. Working on Jones. grab their own miss. Boston, no good.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy because 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup.
And that one's good. Jones.
That's a good look. That is a good look. And she'll make that one most of the time.
And in that epic 2024 WNBA Finals, Jonquel Jones took home MVP honors.
Yeah, she shot it 56, 43, and 100 for the series. Now, New York struggled at times offensively, and Jones had to carry the load to give the Liberty their first WNBA title.
Both teams will make substitutions. And just over 3.5 minutes played in this second quarter. Pass to Turner. Now here's Mitchell. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot, and we'll go to the line. Okay, let me put you two on the spot. If you have one pick, one player to start a franchise with, who's it going to be?
Give me Asia Wilson. She has all those MVPs. She's got the championships. And it's about her scoring, her defense, and her size. You can build around that.
That's a great pick, Tim, but you know who I'm going with. Come on, Breanna Stewart. You get the defense with Stewie, but you throw in the shooting and just her all-around game. It puts her over the top for me.
The first free throw is good.
And, you know, even before coming to the WNBA, Kelsey Mitchell was an established star. When she finished her college career, she was second all-time in points.
So she gets them both. Here's Cloud. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Stewart. Back to Cloud. Jones. Outside Stewart. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer. The Fever pull it in. Now Boston. Here's Mitchell, defended by Stewart. Mitchell left side. Here's McDonald. Again, a miss by the Fever. New York in the lead. Outside Stewart. To the paint. Jones. She's covered by Mitchell. And Jonquel Jones gets double teamed. Three-pointer Natasha Cloud.
Rugged play under the boards. That's showing some real backbone.
Now here's McDonald. Pass to Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. Sinks the triple.
And Mitchell's ability to space the floor is so valuable to this offense.
Cloud outside. And here's Sabali. Outside for Stewart. Shoots. Turner grabs the board. The Fever trailing. Pass to Mitchell. Jonquel Jones with the block. Here's Misamon. Cloud with it. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Outside for Stewart. Gets it to go from downtown.
Making it look so effortless. Once Stewart gets rolling, she's like an avalanche on offense.
Now here's McDonald. She's covered by Cloud. Mitchell outside. Shoots over Misamon. Shot by Mitchell, no good. Now here's Sabali. D right on her. And it's Stewart missing. Pass to McDonald. Now here's Turner. Mitchell. From 15 feet away, another miss by Kelsey Mitchell. Loud outside. Brianna Stewart from outside. She scores her 6th bucket from the floor with that one, and she shot the ball 11 times. Man, they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Mitchell, shot's good.
Well, a consistent three-point shooter like Mitchell always has an answer. She goes right to the line and strikes back.
Now here's Cloud. Wyatt so far offensively searching for first points of the game. Screen by Miesemann. Brianna Stewart from outside. They get the rebound. From downtown, it's hauled in by Boston. And here's Indiana. They trail by 7. And here is Mitchell. 13 points in this game. Here's the 3. And a fever hit again from deep.
Can they make some sort of defensive adjustment? Because guess what? She is killing them from three-point range.
And even when they have closed out on her, she's still knocking them down. I mean, this is just an unbelievable performance we're seeing right now.
You know, you watch her and you see her mechanics are totally out of whack right now. She's lost all feel for her shot.
Yeah, and it's not hard to tell. You know, just look at her numbers right now. Nothing is going down for her.
Now here's Mitchell. She's got 16. Turner, pass to Boston. And the shot count, she's fouled. That's a chance for a three-point play.
Backed by her solid footwork, Turner knows a thing or two about scoring inside.
And the free throw, no good. Another great draft class this season. Tim, any thoughts on these rookies?
Yeah, I really like them. It's a great group. They have so much skill. But one thing I'll say, just to keep in mind for everybody, let's give them a couple of seasons before we rush to major judgments.
Well, I agree with you, Tim. And how's that for a change? But seriously, we've seen players struggle as rookies and then turn into stars. So really, it just takes time to become a great WNBA player.
Now here's Clark. She's got 11. And she gets the bucket.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it did not work. Not if it results in that shot.
Pass to Miesemann. Stewart. Ionescu outside. Misses the 3.
I think that one could have easily fallen for her.
The D may have done just enough there.
Back to Mitchell. Clark pulls up. No good. That would have tied it. Miesemann outside. Pass to Ionescu. Picked by Miesemann. Let's go with a 3. And a great assist that time by Sabrina Ionescu as that one goes in.
I'm continually impressed by Sabrina Ionescu's vision. She can just find anyone on the court.
Mitchell left side. And again, it's Indiana converting.
Just really good awareness right there on the assist.
Here's Stewart. 17 points in the game. Loud outside. Stewart with the screen. To the left wing. Wide open look. And it's Cunningham with the rebound. Indiana with the ball. Mitchell outside. And stolen by Ionescu. Here's Stewart. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there. It's on Kelsey Mitchell.
Strong play drawing contact. At 6'4", it's very hard to stop Stewart without fouling her when she gets inside.
And she knocks down the first one. The third WNBA title for Breanna Stewart. Won in 2024 with New York. Man, it was a special one.
No doubt, bringing to Liberty an original WNBA franchise, their first ever championship. It was a bounce back for Stewie New York. Remember, they dropped the 23 series for the Aces.
And so she hits both.
As a talented scorer and rebounder, Breanna Stewart is a threat on both sides of the ball. But on offense especially, she can really be a nightmare to try and guard.
Now here's Clark. She's got 13. For 3, 6 on the shot clock. Yes, great play by Aaliyah Boston to set it up.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Ionescu, right side. Fires for 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, it looks like that last 3 definitely got Ionescu's attention. She goes to the arc with a purpose and drains the answer.
Now here's Clark. She's got 16. Shot clock and game clock 1 second differential. On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell. From 15 feet away, that one doesn't drop. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first 2 quarters. What a game we're seeing from Breanna Stewart.
She broke out her entire arsenal of post moves in the first half, and every one of them was working.
Yeah, and I'm going to call her the magician because I think she might have even a few more tricks up her sleeve, and I think she's going to break them out as we start heading down the stretch.
And so it's New York with it. They lead by 4. Jones outside. Pass to Ionescu. Now Stewart, guarded by Howard. Makes that one fall. It's her 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
With the defender draped all over her. Stewart's physical toughness just on full display.
Now here's Mitchell. Clark outside. That's in there. Kelsey Mitchell with the assist.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Pass to Jones. Ionescu outside. No good on the 3. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Clark outside. 8 for 15 with that basket, but she's not satisfied yet.
Well, sometimes you have a player like Mitchell. She draws so much attention. It allows teammates to get open.
Sabrina Ionescu from outside. Cans it from downtown.
Looks like she took that last 3 a little personal.
Hey, do you blame her? That was some payback right there.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, it sure didn't take him long to go and get those 3 points back.
Jones outside. And the layup's good off the glass.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here's Clark. She's got 24. Left side Boston. Cunningham up top. Just 5 to shoot. For the tie. Stewart grabs the miss.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Ionescu outside. Stewart with the screen. From deep. And again, it's New York with a 3.
Can't give Ionescu any airspace from downtown. If you do, she'll torch you from there.
Outside Howard. Mitchell up top. She's covered by Cloud. Clark left side. Shoots the 3. Left side Howard. Good defensive work by Jonquel Jones. New York in the lead. Ionescu. She's guarded by Boston. On the wing, Natasha Cloud. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Good on the bucket.
Well, this is the time to push it and try to extend the lead. They are looking determined.
Yeah, you love to make this kind of push in the third quarter and set yourself up well for crunch time.
It's a big difference having a bigger lead going into the fourth.
Now here's Clark. Again, the miss by the Fever. Now Cloud. Ionescu outside. Stewart with the screen. Down low. Pass to Febish. Stewart. And here's Febish. She's covered by Cunningham. It's hauled in by Boston.
She had all the space she needed, but just could not find the bottom of the bucket.
Mitchell outside. And here's Clark. Howard the screen. To end the drought. And that one's good. It's Caitlinclark for 3.
That's just a defensive breakdown. I mean, she is not the player you want to leave open from the perimeter.
To the middle. A nice shot by Cloud.
Love the take from Cloud right there. Not letting the defense deter her.
The Fever trailing. Mitchell right side. Pass to Clark. And the call is going to be, an illegal screen.
You have to make sure your feet are set. When you set those screens, they'll get you for it.
I thought maybe she was set. Now, I know that's a difficult call to make, but I think maybe they got that one wrong.
Now here's Cloud. Now Ionescu. Good on the 3-point shot.
A shot that looks almost automatic for Ionescu, has total confidence in her shooting ability.
Here's the Fever with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Clark. Takes the 3. And the Fever hit again from deep.
Making a big difference from long range tonight. That was a big shot right there.
They've got time, and if she can keep stretching the defense like she has been with the 3-point shot, that lead could go away in a hurry.
Stewart, guarded by Howard. Outside Stewart, 4 on the clock. From 18 feet away, that's short off the rim. Pass to Clark. Boston. Back to Clark. Here's Howard. Now Now here's Clark. Three-pointer. Can't hit that one.
It's rare to see her come up empty on such a wide open look.
Now here is Stewart, guarded by Howard. Pass to Phoebish. Now Cloud. Inside. Outside for Stewart. From outside the arc. She can't get it to go. Now here's Mitchell. She's guarded closely. Clark outside. Back to Mitchell. Now here's Boston. Covered by Ionescu. To the inside. Shoots a fader. The rebound by the Liberty.
Being that close to the hoop, I thought she had enough room to nail that one.
Cloud outside. Pass to Stewart. Good work defensively by Natasha Howard. Indiana with the ball. They trail by 7. And here's Clark. Here's Mitchell. She's covered by Cloud. Now here's Mitchell. Guarded closely. Pass to Clark. The 3. The basket good off the assist from Sophie Cunningham.
I like the decision there by Cunningham.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
And again, it's the Liberty missing.
As a player, you always want to be able to answer back, but she just didn't have it in her right there.
And winning that Game 5 of the finals at home in 2024, what a moment for Sabrina Ionescu.
The scoring wasn't there for Sabrina, but she helped the Liberty find a way, dropping 8 assists in the deciding Game 5, helping lead New York to their first ever WNBA title.
And the Liberty call time here. Now here's Jones. She's guarded by Boston. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. They get it again. And that one's good. Jones.
Takes great angles when crashing the glass. Jones has mastered the art of rebounding.
Clark outside. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Pass to Phoebish. Now Stewart. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Boston. Howard inside. Stewart's there. Clark covered by Ionescu. Pass to Boston. The shot is good on the assist from Caitlinclark.
Well, you got to tip your cap to Aaliyah Boston right there. Outstanding concentration, despite the defense being right there.
Here's Phoebish. Stewart up top, guarded by Howard. And it's Stewart missing. Now here's Clark. Pass to Mitchell. Oh, for the lead. Rebounded by Jonquel Jones. Here's Phoebish. Guarded by Howard. Jones right side. And here is Misaman. Back to to Jones. Lets the three fly. Hole with the rebound. Indiana trailing. Pass to Mitchell. Clark outside. Launches a three. Drains it from beyond the arc.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Yeah, I don't know if it's been by design or by accident, but either way, it's been impressive.
Maybe the coach just went up to the locker room chalkboard and just put a number 3 out there.
Here's Febish. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. It's hauled in by Boston. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Ionescu. Hits the three-point bomb.
Yeah, she's found a rhythm here in the third quarter, and you can sense her confidence. Everything she puts up from long range seems to be falling.
And here's Febish. Back to Ionescu. And she uses the glass on the layup.
What a huge night for Ionescu. These coaches should keep letting her cook. When she gets rolling, it is tough to stop her.
Outside Howard. That's in there. Kelsey Mitchell with the assist.
I mean, the only explanation is someone must have gotten their signals crossed if she winds up that wide open in three-point range. And I'm sure that was not the plan.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Febish. Pass to Misaman. Over hole. No good with the elbow jumper. The third quarter comes to a close. Fever ahead. They're up by 6. Hold tight. We've got more basketball action headed your way. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. Fourth quarter right ahead and what'll be a very well-contested game. Mitchell outside. Shoots from the line. The rebound by the Liberty. Now Johannes. Pass to Misaman. Cloud outside. From past the arc, it's good from long range.
And this is big for Natasha Cloud's confidence because when she's hitting from downtown, it helps her get into a rhythm offensively.
Now here's Mitchell. Here's Colson. Now Cunningham. Defended by Stewart. Mitchell, shot's good.
They'll take as many of those looks as they can get, trust me.
Fourth quarter of basketball, we're about 1 minute into it. Pass to Johannes. And here is Stewart. She's covered by Cunningham. And it's Stewart missing.
I don't know if she just ran out of gas or what, but she's been awful since the second half started. Got to get recharged.
Now here's Hull. Now Colson. From deep. No good there. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Here's Johannes. Off target from outside. The Fever leading. Pass to Hull. Mitchell up top. And here's Colson. The three is up. It's rebounded by Sabali. Now here's Cloud. Six to shoot. Pass to Johannes. From the arc. The Fever pull it in. Here's Mitchell. The basket good off the assist from Sophie Cunningham.
Sees the opening and does not hesitate. Mitchell challenging this defense.
Loud outside. Stewart. Another shot, and it's laid in by Misa.
Perseverance, it always pays off on the offensive glass.
Past the hole. Now here's Cunningham. Mitchell outside. Back to Cunningham. Mitchell puts up a three. Good on the triple.
Everyone knows that Kelsey Mitchell can score. So the question is, defensively, how do you slow her down? Well, tonight, they really had no answers.
Now here's Cloud. Back to Misaman. Right side, Stewart. Over Cunningham. Sabali down low. She's guarded by Dantas. Sabali gets the bucket.
That's a great play on the glass, and for her, it's what really we expect from her. All her second chance points do not come by accident.
Here's Colson. Mitchell outside. From the high post. Misaman pulls it in. The Liberty Trail. Pass to Cloud. Back to Sabali. Some solid defense from Damiris Dantas. Mitchell up top. Here's Colson. Shoots a three. Johannes with the rebound. On the wing with Tasha Cloud. And here's Johannes. Pass to Misaman. Beyond the arc. The Fever pull it in. Cunningham with it. Mitchell up top. Perfect on the shot. Wow, swishes it through.
She's their go-to scorer, and when she shoots the ball like she has today, that is what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Timeout called the Liberty. The Fever making a switch here. Here's Misaman. Ball stolen. They're running. Pass to Clark. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Now Ionescu. Launches it. Howard with the rebound. Here's the Fever with the ball. And here's Colson. Clark left side. Rejected by Jonquel Jones.
Home and away, fans came out in droves to watch Caitlinclark.
I mean, we've had teams move venues to increase capacity. Caitlinclark is quite the draw. Everybody just wants a glimpse.
And she makes the first.
Hey, that couldn't be more obvious. Caitlinclark has had an incredible impact on the Fever.
Well, just look at the individual numbers. Led the league in assists, second in minutes played, and the team impact during her rookie year, they ended an 8-year playoff drought.
That's also good, so she hits them both. Here's Ionescu. Pass to Misaman. Ibish. Here's Burke. Jones, defended by Turner. 5 to shoot. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper.
Well, from this area, if Jones gets any room, any space, the ball's going in.
Clark outside. Howard up top. Clark. To the paint. Deflected. Emma Miesemann with the steal. Down low. Pass to Jones. Ionescu. No good from outside.
Well, it wasn't a block officially, but it might as well been. She really affected that shot.
Yeah, it was clearly her defense that threw her off there.
Now here's Boston. Turner up top. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Clark. She's tightly guarded.
Tremendous effort. She's already cracked double digits on boards.
And all those rebounds lead the team. She's been the tone setter for them today in terms of work ethic.
Pass to Phoebish.
Watch it.
Back to Jones. There's the block.
With the jumping ability, Brianna Turner can get up there to send shots away.
Clark, the 3 ball. Rebound New York. And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
Picked by Jones. Here's Ionescu. The shot is good off the backboard.
Well, they rely on Ionescu to create offense, sometimes for others, sometimes for herself.
Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over.
Well, they want to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and now's the time to do it.
Yeah, there was clearly some things going on out there that the coaching staff just wasn't a fan of.
Right side, Cunningham. Here's Mitchell. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
What a skillful play by Kelsey Mitchell, ensuring she gets the shot off while drawing a foul.
Kelsey Mitchell. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. She's perfect from the line this time. The Liberty Trail. Pass to Jones. Stewart. Picked by Jones. To the inside. That one falls through. It's her 6th make from the floor this game, and now 6 for 10.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
Here's Cloud. Lays it up and banks it in.
A powerful presence on and off the court. Cloud has a determined air about her. What a shot.
Inside. Howard, that's good.
Good ball movement. She put that pass in the ideal spot, and I can guarantee you her teammate appreciated it.
Now here's Ionescu. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Boston. The Fever with the lead. Now here's Clark. Outside Howard.
Boston up top.
Shoots over Jones.
Boston, no good.
Jones left side.
Pass to Phoebish.
Back to Jones. Cloud. She's covered by Mitchell.
Here's Phoebish.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Ionescu outside.
And so it looks like Liberty will retain possession here.
Liberty ball.
Just an incredible read on defense to come up with that block.
And really, those are the plays that get you out in front and also keep you out in front.
And the Liberty with possession here. Stewart with the screen.
Pass to Phoebish.
Clock at 6. Back to Cloud. Ionescu. The three-pointer off the mark.
And she's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. And with time running out, I think it's time for her to try something else.
Now here's Clark.
Cunningham. Yes, what an assist from Caitlinclark.
Certain players are finishers, like a Sophie Cunningham. You set them up, they'll knock them down.
It's a race against time as they look to make a run here.
Yeah, the clock is definitely not on their side right now.
Ionescu has it. Out of bounds. Liberty ball as New York keeps possession. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range.
It's holding by Aaliyah Boston.
I don't even want to comment on that shot.
Look, if you're going to attempt a buzzer beater, better make sure there's actually a buzzer to beat.
Mitchell outside.
Pass to Cunningham. Boston sets a screen.
To the middle. Terrific assist and a nice finish. Just a solid play all around.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
They are just not backing off, and they're going to close this one out in style. What a surge.
Give them credit. It's just to finish this one off.
Pass to Mitchell. Outside Howard. Back to Mitchell. To the left side wing. Caitlinclark with the 3. And another 3 for Indiana. So it's the Fever taking care of business in this one. A solid win on the road for them, and this building was dead silent by the time this one wound down.
That's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them a chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that's a wrap, everyone.